Okay, so the other crushed ice, I used iCrystal. I am now following Petra's video 307, where she used Art Pro. I put in a little bit of Psych Gold from Laura's Art Corner in my clear push at the end. Butterscotch, beetroot, and enoki, all from Octopus Inks. I've mixed my resin. So here goes my first, which is the enoki in clear resin. Still figuring out the number of drops. I know Petra can do it by sight and by feel and squeeze. I still cannot do that. So I'm still trying to find my ratio by drops, because I want to keep repeating it or doing it or adjusting it to, say, another mold that I want to do. So for me, knowing the drops would be easier. So still experimenting, using a lot of resin. This time though, it's Art Pro, which is different than the iCrystal. The Art Pro is a 3:2 ratio from Resin Pro. And the iCrystal is a 2:1, and it's a much thinner resin. So I'm just experimenting, seeing if I can find the right combo for my area. So I'm going to gently nudge my mold to go to the edge. So I'm going to make a note that I could use a little bit more on the first one. I'm just going to do it like this, and then, like Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out says, to flop it to see if you can get all the bubbles to come up. Excuse this project, it's a work in progress. I am going to torch this time. Usually I don't. I just do all my sort of dirty pour first and then I'll torch, but today I'm just going to try this. Then I'm going to put my beetroot in the center. Pretty color. There's some really pretty colors. In all of the resin inks, you know, not just Octopus, but all of them. So there's the beetroot. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I'm going to try, say, if I torch in between each pour. Being very careful not to get to the edge of the mold, because I have many a time destroyed my molds. Okay, and my last color, which to my eye looks a little pale, but oh well, is the butterscotch. I'm going to scrape some more off camera. Just pour it in. Put more in. Okay, and in my other cup, I've just put in some little foil confetti that I got from Laura's Art Corner when I ordered some enoki from her. She gives little sample packets when she sends you her products that you've ordered. That's really nice of her. It's a way for us to test out stuff too. new or old that she has. I'm just getting that ready and giving that time to settle in a bit maybe. I'm going to get my clear, which I have added a little of that Psych Gold into to hopefully give it a little shimmer. We shall see. Can't remember if I torched in between that one or not, so I just will really quickly. Okay, now here comes my clear with the Psych Gold. Ooh, that sparkle's pretty. Thank you, Petra, for telling us about the Psych Gold. It's very pretty. So I could have used probably another 20 more grams of resin on this one, so I'll try and make a note. I only did 170, and I need probably 190 for this one. So as I clean up, I'm going to let that settle before I put in my centerpiece of that confetti. So you can fast forward or just stay with me and hang with me to see what happens. Boy, that Psych Gold with that butterscotch is certainly pretty. One thing that I love about the Resin Pro resins is that they're all measured by weight. So I can find the cheapest disposable cups to use. Mix my resin and then toss the container. I know some folks still keep that container, but oh, I hate cleanup after doing a pour. So what I might do is let the resin sort of pull in as I complete my cleaning, and then if it makes a difference or has a difference, I might tape a little of the change that might happen. But basically all I'm going to do is sort of take this and drop it into the center. So I will stop the tape for now and see you soon. Okay, I'm hoping this turned out. We shall see. Crushed ice in a shallower mold. I can't remember. I think it's this way. Okay. Here we go. Oh, very pretty. Very pretty. Not sure what's going on here, but here is some veining. I'm going to take you in for a close-up. All right. Thank you, Petra, for the crushed ice effect.